Hello, my name's Andrew Coleman. I am Digital Lead and Assistive Technology Co-ordinator for Galloway's. I'm registered blind myself. I was born with congenital glaucoma and I've lived with it all my life. I learned to adapt every day, really. I'm a positive person and I'm a big believer in technology and encouraging people to use technology to to be more independent.
And how can we use technology to improve the lives of blind and partially sighted people?
We can improve the lives of blind and partially sighted people with many different things, but I think technology is a huge enabler. I think there are a lot of people out there, not just people with disabilities, but also anyone in the world that sometimes, technology is not always considered as a solution for a problem or a purpose. Since I've been at Galloway's for the last 3.5 years, us as a team, there's a big emphasis on, bringing this down to a level that people can understand and talking to people about what do you like to do in life? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What do you find difficult? And then slowly bringing technology in to say, well, technology can actually help you do these things, and a little bit more emphasis on how people can use it to overcome some of the difficulties and barriers that blind and partially sighted people can face. Able to reach more people has always been a priority for Galloway's, and I think more than ever, we've seen within the lockdown and COVID-19 situation that people have really stood up to the plate, and they've they've really challenged themselves in lots of different ways, whether it's somebody learning to use the telephone, to join a telephone group and put a big long pin number in, or somebody that's really gone a long way to learning to use online platforms such as, FaceTime, Teams, Zoom. Galloway's, we use Zoom a lot for a lot of our different talks. And I think if one thing has come from this for me is that we have been able to spread our wings. We have been able to reach more people within our community using digital services. And a lot more people have had the time to come and join particular talks or even take part in training and one-to-one training because they've they've really stepped up to it and they've learned to use these new platforms. And if, anything comes positive from this situation, obviously there's a lot of negativity around, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of frustration around COVID-19. But for me, working at Galloway's, it's actually been a hugely positive time in terms of being able to introduce people to new ways of communicating. It's actually meant that they're not going to be isolated anymore, and that they have got opportunities, different ways of communicating with us in the future, even when we come out of lockdown. So I think there are a lot of positives to be taken out of this, and I do feel that whether it's online training or it's one-to-one, whether it's over the phone, and also bringing people together, we've had to grab hold of this new culture and use it to the best of our ability. And I do feel as a charity and as an organisation, we're doing that. And I'm really proud of our community that have not given up and they've really delivered in learning these new ways of communication. So it's a real pleasure to be part of that and plan for the future, because I do believe that technology is the future,